ज्यादा सोच के ये फैसला नहीं लिया गया. The comment coming in from RLD chief NDA ally Jain Chaudhary. He's going on to say that possibly this wasn't a well thought out move at a time where, despite the opposition, the Yogi Adityanath government, Adib, has said that this is a rule that will be enforced not just in Muzaffarnagar, in Saharanpur and Shamli, but it is a rule that will be enforced across the state of UP during the month of Shravan, when the Kawad Yatra in fact takes place. So allies are questioning it. Do you think there's going to be a review from the part of the BJP government in the state of Uttar Pradesh, Adib?
Well, see, Sagarika, first it was the opposition leaders, including Saduddin Owaisi, Akhilesh Yadav, Priyanka Gandhi. All the opposition leaders were criticizing the order passed by Uttar Pradesh government. Now the allies of BJP are coming out openly and criticizing government. In fact, Jain Chaudhary, who was first an ally of the opposition party called Samajwadi, he is now with BJP and he's criticizing the move. He's saying that it's a not well thought move by the government, and Uttar Pradesh government must reconsider this order of naming each and everything, especially eateries. He went on to say that the things like if it's vegetarian food or non-vegetarian food, that should be classified. But who's making it, who's preparing the food, that's not an issue. He also went on to criticize that if they are posting the nameplates on the shop on hawkers or on the small shop, now if they whether they are going to place it on the kurtas before shaking hands. So this is how Jain Chaudhary is criticizing as far as government is concerned. It's most unlikely that government will be reconsidering this fact, but what it seems that now everyone, including most of the allies, those are criticizing BJP. It seems like that they won't be pushing this matter
stay
further.
With us. We'll get more details. We have Anila Singh joining us. Anila ji, thank you for joining us this afternoon. I just want to play out the reaction of RLD chief Jain Chaudhary, where he seems to be opposing this decision of the Kawad rule that has sparked this huge controversy. Stay with us on the phone line. We're going to play out his soundbite, and then we'll take a question with you. Let's play out that reaction.
हमारा जो स्टैंड है इस इशू पे हमारे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष बोल चुके हैं, वही पार्टी का स्टैंड है। और जो कावड़ लेके जाते हैं उनकी सेवा में सभी लोग लगते हैं। ना तो कावड़ लेके जाने वाला व्यक्ति कोई पहचान करता है, जो सेवादार है उनकी वो एक आशीर्वाद की तरह वो प्राप्त करते हैं, ग्रहण करते हैं और आगे चलते हैं अपने काम। कोई इस हिसाब से जाति या धर्म के पहचान करके सेवा नहीं लेता, और ना ही इस मामले को धर्म जाति से जोड़ा जाना चाहिए। मुझे लगता है ज्यादा समझ के फैसला नहीं लिया, फैसला ले लिया तब उस पर टिक रहे हैं। कभी ऐसा हो जाता है, सरकार वापिस होना चाहिए, अभी भी समय हो जाना चाहिए, या इस पर ज्यादा कोई जोर ना दिया जाए।
Anila ji, your allies have come out. There are at least 3 allies today who are opposing the nameplate rule that was first brought by your government, which wants to honor the faith of the pilgrims of the Kawad Yatra. But your ally, and it's Jain Chaudhary, who goes on to say that maybe this wasn't well thought out and possibly it's time to reconsider or review the rule that has been brought out. What do you have to say?
My Ram to all, and this law was made under the regime of UPA, and Mulayam Singh Yadav ji was the main person who got it exercised, but yes, now it is getting implemented. And whether I talk about Jain Chaudhary ji or other allied partners of NDA, they are party presidents, they are senior leaders, and they can very well talk to the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh if they've got some sort of problem. But I simply have to say one thing: when a Hindu can display his name, what is the problem if a Muslim has to display? What is the problem?
But Anila ji, there are questions that are being raised by, the opposition. You will say opposition will go after you, they will politicize and they will try to communalize. But here it's not just Jain Chaudhary. We heard the JDU, we heard Chirag Paswan. All of them have come out and said that they don't agree with this. The perception is, as the opposition says, is that this is a move to economically isolate Muslims, and also there are others who are saying this possibly also targets Dalits. What's your response to them?
See, as I mentioned earlier, that the leaders of the allied partners, they can very well talk to the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh if they've got some sort of problem in it. But I just have to say one thing here. We do not have to go far away. You go and check out one of the mandis in Delhi. One of the mandis. Like you can do so, you can check all of them. And you will find the nearest one on the border of Delhi, Noida. The mandi, it doesn't have a single Hindu shop in that. Not a single in the mandi. It is dominated by one particular religion people, and they do not let a single Hindu to buy a shop there. What is that? They don't have to say anything on that. The reality is whatever is being implemented, the order has been, or rather the law has been made much earlier.
Okay.
Now the same people, they are trying to point finger towards Bharatiya Janata Party's government instead.
Okay.
Towards the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. That is very unfair.
Okay.
Very, very unfair. Why Hindus are being targeted all the time?
So some leaders of the BJP says this is not about Hindus or Muslims or any community. Thank you, Anila ji, for joining us. So the Bharatiya Janata Party, there are leaders of the BJP who are defending the move. But there are some leaders of the BJP who say this is not about religion. Then there are others who raise different kind of questions. There's more breaking news coming in, viewers, when it comes to the Kawar controversy. And what we are getting to know is that this row has also reached the Supreme Court of India. The Supreme Court is set to hear a petition filed by an NGO called the Association for Protection of Civil Rights, challenging the Kawar nameplate rule. This NGO has gone ahead and has said that there should be a review of this very rule, and this petition could be heard tomorrow. Harish is joining us. Harish, take us through the details of the petition. What does it go on to say? And when is the Supreme Court expected to take this up tomorrow?
Yes, that's right. This raging issue has now reached the doors of the apex court of the country. A petition has been filed in the Supreme Court challenging the UP police's controversial directive, asking all eateries along a 240-kilometer route taken by Kavadiyas in Western UP to display names of owners on shops, on even telas or carts. So now an NGO, Association for Protection of Civil Rights, has filed the petition, and they in fact filed the petition online at 6 a.m. on Saturday, July 20, and the registry has listed the case for hearing tomorrow itself. This means that Supreme Court has taken the issue very seriously, and the petitioners have got an urgent hearing.
Okay.
So it's a very significant development as far as controversy is concerned.
Right.
And coming to a question, they say that in fact, they pointed to a statement by the opposition parties who are up in arms over the order, saying it was an attempt to create communal divide and discriminate one religion against the other. And remember, following an uproar, UP government seems to have softened the stance recently, saying that the order was voluntary. The police clarified that the compliance of its order was voluntary after the Samajwadi Party, All India Majlis, and several, even including allies of the BJP, as you are rightly saying, called for the move to be reviewed, and it's expected that the government, UP government, will say that as per the FSSAI food safety rules, there is a mandatory requirement of displaying FSSAI license / registration numbers.
And that's what, Harish, the BJP is citing, that this is a rule when it comes to the Shops Establishment Act of the state. This is something that's mentioned in those rules as well. But like you mentioned, an extremely significant development when it comes to the legal aspect of the debate. Saturday morning was when the petition was filed online, and the court is ready to give it an urgent hearing. Tomorrow, the case is supposed to come up. Thank you, Harish, for getting us that update. Time now for us to slip into a short commercial break. We're going to keep our focus on that big political story. For now, taking a short break.